Once upon a time in the heart of the Yoruba kingdom, there lived a mighty warlord named Akinyele. His name was feared far and wide, for he was not only a master in battle, but also a man whose ambitions knew no bounds. The kingdom he ruled had prospered through countless wars, and under his leadership the people were strong, their enemies trembling at the mere mention of his name. Akinyele had a younger brother named Olamide. While Akinyele was driven by the pursuit of power, Olamide was wise, humble, and deeply spiritual. He served as a voice of reason to his elder brother, though his words often fell on deaf ears. Olamide had long warned Akinyele against his thirst for more power, but Akinyele's pride kept him on a path of conquest. One day, word spread across the kingdom of a relic of unimaginable power, the Ase Orun. It was said that whoever possessed this relic would become invincible in battle, immune to death and defeat. Akinyele, driven by his insatiable desire to rule unchallenged, sought the relic, believing it would grant him ultimate power. "The Ase Orun is cursed," Olamide warned, his voice trembling with concern. "It is a power beyond comprehension. No man should seek it." But Akinyele's ambition clouded his judgment. He laughed at his brother's caution, believing that such ancient tales were nothing more than superstition. "The gods cannot stop me," he declared. "I will wield this power and conquer all that stands before me." Ignoring Olamide's pleas, Akinyele embarked on a dangerous journey to find the Ase Orun. He faced beasts, treacherous landscapes, and rival tribes, but nothing could stand in his way. Eventually, deep within the heart of a forbidden jungle, he found the relic, guarded by ancient statues and mystical forces. The moment his hand touched it, he felt its power surge through him, intoxicating and overwhelming. But with the relic came a heavy price, a curse that would transform him into a monstrous being, forever trapped between human and beast. His once majestic form twisted and contorted as the curse took hold, his skin darkening and hardening like stone, his eyes glowing with a malevolent fire. The gods had cursed him for his arrogance, and the land began to wither in response. Back in the kingdom, Olamide heard of his brother's fate. The land was dying, the crops withering, and the people suffering under Akinyele's dark influence. The once proud warlord was now a monster, his mind consumed by the curse, his once loyal army now turned into mindless, cursed soldiers. Destruction followed wherever he went. Olamide, though heartbroken, knew that it was his duty to save his brother and the kingdom. He gathered a small group of warriors, including Adebayo, a loyal soldier who had once fought alongside Akinyele, and Ifedayo, a powerful shaman who understood the ancient ways of their people. The group set out on a perilous journey to find a way to lift the curse, travelling through dark forests and desolate landscapes, searching for a way to break the curse. Along the way, they faced beasts corrupted by the curse, battled against the cursed army that once served Akinyele, and struggled with the growing doubts in their hearts. One day, as they journeyed through a mist-filled forest, they encountered a strange creature, half human, half beast, an ancient guardian who warned them that they would not succeed unless they understood the true cost of the curse. "The price of breaking the curse is more than you realize," the guardian spoke, its voice echoing in their minds. "One must be willing to sacrifice something precious." Olamide's heart weighed heavy with the thought of sacrificing his brother, but he knew that to save his people, he might have to face the unbearable. With renewed determination, the group pressed on. After many trials, they finally reached the ruins of a great temple, where the secrets of the Ase Orun were hidden. There, Ifedayo performed an ancient ritual, calling upon the spirits of their ancestors to help guide them. As she chanted, the air thickened with a supernatural energy. It was then that they learned the truth. Only one with a pure heart could remove the curse. Akinyele, consumed by his ambition and pride, had lost the purity needed to undo what he had done. At that moment, the ground shook. Akinyele appeared, his monstrous form looming in the distance. The cursed warlord had come to stop them from breaking the curse. His eyes burned with fury as he charged toward them, the earth cracking beneath his feet. The battle that ensued was fierce, as Olamide and his comrades fought valiantly to protect the temple. In the chaos, Olamide found himself face to face with his brother. The man he had once admired and loved was now a terrifying monster, driven by the curse. But despite the anger and madness in Akinyele's eyes, Olamide saw the remnants of the brother he once knew, a glimmer of humanity struggling to break free. "Akinyele, brother," Olamide cried, his voice filled with pain. "This is not you. You are lost, but I will save you. Let go of the power that has consumed you." Akinyele hesitated for a moment, a flicker of recognition crossing his monstrous face. But the curse was too strong. With a roar, he charged at Olamide, intent on destroying him. It was then that Olamide made the ultimate decision. With tears in his eyes, he plunged his spear into the ground, invoking the power of the gods and the ancestors. The earth trembled as the curse was undone, but in the process, Olamide's life force began to fade. As the curse lifted, Akinyele's monstrous form crumbled away, and his brother's soul was freed. But Olamide knew that the price for breaking the curse was his life. In his final moments, Olamide smiled at his brother, who now stood before him, human once more. "You are free," Olamide whispered before his body dissolved into light. Akinyele, now returned to his true form, fell to his knees, overcome with grief and guilt. The land began to heal, the crops began to grow again, but the pain of his brother's sacrifice would stay with him forever. From that day forward, Akinyele ruled with humility, knowing that the true strength of a leader lay not in power, but in love and sacrifice. And so the kingdom of the Yoruba people flourished once more under a ruler who had learned the cost of pride and the true meaning of brotherhood. Thank you for watching Seen and Heard Stories. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more captivating African folktale stories. See you in the next story.